What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Here we go.
So Miami will get the first possession. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example, and tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
So here's Miami's starting group. De'Aaron Fox out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Towns in at power forward. Here's Mr. Fundamentals following the three by Minnesota. Outside, Fox. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Mr. Fundamentals got his second basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Pass to Reed. Inside. And Reed throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 5, and he gets the bucket. 7 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Pass to Shannon. And here's Leonard. Fires the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Swiped away. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He scored 25 points and did a great job of finding his open teammates over and over again. When this team is playing together and playing for one another, they're a force. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Dillingham. After the made shot from Mr. Fundamentals. A 3 ball. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's Leonard. After the made shot from Mr. Fundamentals. Shannon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Towns. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 11. 4 on the clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Jaquez. And it's Miami with another.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Leonard, the pass to Shannon. To the middle. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Spurs.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Over in the corner, Hero. Pass to Tyson. Left side, Butler. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Gobert with it. Back to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Butler on the way. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Miami again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Sissoko. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sissoko's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Tyson for 3. And Moody pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough. And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own."
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams came ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
Drills it from outside. Towns has got 6.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And there's the drive. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
McLaughlin, no good. Miami leading by 4. To the paint, deflects the pass. Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Heat.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Tyler Hero. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Jaquez the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here's Leonard. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Leonard's got 6.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's Miami, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Miami Heat.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now.
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fan. Thank you for being with us.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Adebayo. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 14. Pass to Towns. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Dillingham with it. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And no good. Miami leading by 7. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Fox. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Dillingham with it, now guarded by Fox. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Shannon. Driving the lane. Miami grabs the miss. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Lets it go from deep. Jaquez with the rebound. Jaquez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 20 points for him. Outside, Fox. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Shannon. To the inside. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have
Have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert comes in for Moody. And it's McDaniels in for Dillingham. And Miami also making a switch. Tyson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here's Fox. Scoreless thus far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. First free throw is good. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Leonard draws the double. Here's Sundin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Down low. Pass to Reed from the arc. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Fox. Here's Tyson to the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Good on the shot. Mr. Fundamentals got 24.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 24 points for him. Outside, Fox. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And it goes down 2 points. Mr. Fundamentals got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Leonard. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 14. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that.
It's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Moody. Then it's Dillingham. Then there's Reed. And it's Shannon in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Fox passes to Mr. Fundamentals.
Hey, come around.
Outside, Towns. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And good that time. And that's 28 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Leonard. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Oh! Oh, man.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Adebayo. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And that's 31 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Count it. Mr. Fundamentals got 7 points here in this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Rebound, Minnesota. Shannon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dillingham. And the rejection by Towns. Nobody near Leonard. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Miami. They're on a 13-5 run. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And here are the Heat now. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Ware. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the shot goes in. Mr. Fundamentals got 37.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished. A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Now Hero. Here's Sissoko. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the cup certainly added another layer of
You earned that one.